It's Wednesday, December 29th, 2021. It is 8:33 a.m. There was a rainstorm during the night, and I kept hearing these thunderclouds. And I've been up all night, and not that I slept earlier yesterday, and I woke up late, and I've just been up watching the rain and meditating and working out. It's like the early morning time has become my daytime. It's so strange. My hours are changing. I kept hearing thunderclouds. These thunderclouds. And I don't know, I thought it was about the clouds outside. But I think there was a line in a song from Sia, I think. Something about these thunderclouds. So I took it as a message to do the obvious, wait for these thunderclouds to pass. And then I opened Facebook just to check what was going on over there, and I had a message from my little brother. And the first thing I see from an astrology page is something about Jupiter and Pisces. I'm like, what the hell? So I've been waiting for the clouds to clear, and this is the first moment where they cleared and the sun is just up and the light is coming through. And this just happened right as I'm listening to these songs. I just got out of the shower. I ate a tangerine. I've been grounding myself. I did a whole bunch of meditating. And I saw a whole bunch of things, but none of them relevant to anything I need to tell you about. It was mostly things I needed to hear and I needed to process and integrate, I guess. I don't know. It's been a really beautiful night, and it's looking like it's going to be a really beautiful day. So I figure, let's see what this Jupiter thunderclouds musical message is. It's coming through the light. But first, just keep looking at the light. This is my little La Croix bottle. It's pamplemousse. It's so good. If you guys haven't tried this, it's really good. It's just bubbly water. Okay. Let me put you right here. Okay. Hermit. What did I just say? Look. I'm getting a weird feeling on my left side. Ow. Clear. We are all sacred mirrors reflecting the same light. I transform pain and suffering into a greater capacity to love. Perpetua, Saint of Authenticity. Did you just see that? Okay. I am my authentic self in all circumstances. I don't want to talk too much over this. I want the message to come through kind of on its own. It's such a it's such a subtle, graceful, childlike. Did I say graceful? My ears are ringing so much. It's like a high-pitched tone going through both of them. Hold on. The moon. It's in reverse to me, but upright to you, so you're seeing something clearly, and I'm transmitting the messages to you through the light from the moon to the sun. Something was brought to light. See how she's not drowning? She's floating over it, and then there's another layer over here that she's floating through too. And the light's coming from down here, like the stars are down here. The white wolf and the black wolf. Two sides of duality. It's like rising above duality to see that humanity is being shown that beyond the duality, what they thought was the devil and the angel is actually one being. And that one being is the one that's also experiencing something in another dimension. Like they went through the water up there to get to here, to be the, quote unquote, God of this universe that's playing the role of the devil and the angel. A God and the devil being one person. And we're seeing that us as a collective, that this God that we thought is one God is actually a part of a whole other universe, and that there's a web connecting up there. You see that? That there's an entire web connecting all the way back to another source, the real source. So we have to expand even our idea of what we think a multiverse and an omniverse is, and realize that even that is in one place still. It's all from this, the God of this universe, the God of what we think is God, that it's one, but it's also connected to many, and then those many are connected to one source. Because then you got to remember, we got to look at it outside of duality. The one is many, and many are the one. See? We're being shown that something up on that staircase is not just one thing. It's one flower, yes. It's one tree, yes. But there is an entire garden. And then that entire garden was planted by another gardener. Over and over and over, each layer folding in and unfolding on itself. Whoever you are watching right now, I want you to shake your shoulders, wiggle your butt, wiggle your tootsies, your feet. And then tap your heart a few times. And then kind of pat your chest gently, like you're there for yourself. Queen of Swords. These thunderclouds that are clearing are revealing something that couldn't be seen before. And it's going to require a youthful, trusting approach within yourself to recognize and accept that you can tell the difference between a lie and a truth. Discernment. I just heard Freya in my mind. Oh, look at this. The outsiders. The wilderness. The cosmic egg. Everything we know is within one egg. Something laid that egg and something created that egg layer. The universe is a wild place and there is wilderness beyond the universe. And we've been the outsiders. So when we're done being hermits and we're authentic in who we are as a global species, we get to see the light fully. And that means we need to question who we think we are now, who we want to be, because everything's expanding. It's all expanding and growing, right? Everything is always growing and expanding. Are you ready to be who you're going to be now? Can you look into the future and not feel weighed down by your past? Can you carry it like it's a story that you lived, that you're continuously writing upon? Can you look at things from a higher perspective, higher consciousness perspective? Can you look outside what you think is your truth and put that away for a moment and look at what the bird's truth is? Look at what the truth of the clouds are. The truth of the sky you can't even see the stars in sometimes. The truth of the life on the planets outside where you think you are. The truth of what it took for those cushions to be made. Your shoes, your pants, your jacket, your hair color, those flags to be planted. The staff that was created by nature and it's the life it lived so that it became that. Can you ponder the spectrum of all this light you could see when your psychic abilities expand and not freak out? And actually find meaning in all of it and course adjust and self-adjust by seeing all the colors emitted by you and others. Can you recognize what each one means and how there's a message in each spectrum? Not just each color, but each spectrum and lack thereof. Are you ready to expand? Or are you just saying you are? And when you expand, is the truth you're carrying with you into expansion your truth? Or did you energy vampire it from someone else? The sun, your physical experience. Something in between over your heart is hidden because you're hiding your truth. See that? As not just an individual person, but all the people being seen from space on the surface of the planet and in all the things in the surface of the planet or however you view the inside of your universe. What's hidden, what's revealed, what's not spoken. and all the potential that could be growing in this desert that's neglected. And then all the arguments over gender and physical form. Can you even tell if this is male or female? Does it even matter in the grand scheme of things from the point of view of a planet? There is a choice you're going to make that's going to be presented to everyone as a species. To see the Sagittarius truth in something, to be able to see the target, to be able to choose a different path without having to experience the downfall of another first. To know what you want and to pull it towards you. And to let go of what you don't want. So that what's really meant for you can come to you instead of what's meant for you going to someone else because you're lacking your own energy because you're full of someone else's energy. So what's meant for you goes to the other person that your energy went to because you can't contain your own energy in another person's energy. Be your own. The Two of Cups wanted to flip up in reverse, but that just means really when you share your cup with someone, make certain that you yourself are doing an actual energy exchange and not just sharing a cup, but not refilling those cups either. It's kind of like a fine line. And the Two of Cups is like two people not wanting to share energy together. But then this is upright, meaning that the choice is still there to share the cups together. So from a planetary point of view, the human race has an entire choice to make. Do you share your cup with something you don't want that makes you feel depleted? Or do you want to share your cup with something that fills your cup while you're sharing it? Like sitting with someone that's pouring tea while you're drinking it and they're just filling your cup. You didn't even have to ask. They're just refilling your teacup. And you're like, oh, thank you. Or do you want to sit with someone who's like waiting there for the waitress to come over and then they're like rude to the waitress? Like, can you refill this already? It's a very distilled, filtered, quintessential harmonic wavelength that flows through all life in the universes. And that it's like a thread of authentic, genuine acceptance so that there are no hermits. That even when the hermits are hermits, someone is still helping them fill their cup. That we're all there for each other. An entire united universe. Even if all the other multiverses are complete shitfests, this one where we are in, where we co-created, is a pure utopia in every fucking corner of it. Because we've emitted the wavelength and expanded it through the planetary systems of pure unity. Infinitely. Not one human quarreling with another. Ever. Pure heaven. You want to manifest that? What's stopping you from being that now? And you expect to manifest that. Things are about to get uncomfortable in the world. People are going to start being seen. The false light is going to be turned off, and the real light is going to show up. And then people are going to realize we're all one species, we're all a family, we're all born of Gaia. We all have the Christos light within us. Even if we're all stuck in a matrix, we're still all creating something in this matrix. Even if we're outside of this place and we're looking in, we're all creating something there. So why don't we create something better that puts us all on the bus, the cool kids bus, instead of just some holding the stick? If you have the stick, if you have the passion, the purity, the voice, the clarity, the art, the creativeness, then share it. Share it. Share your light. Wait. This is source. Okay. This is Father God, Mother God, like talking around, right? Source talking through, sending messages to you. And you're sitting there holding a stick, and Source just said to you, if you're holding the stick, why don't you share your voice so other people can learn to pick up theirs and all that, right? And then right below that, here's the old man with the white beard sitting there looking at the world. Sorry, I'm not giving you the middle finger, but if you think I am, then go for it. Like, even if that's Jupiter, he's sitting there going, what do you want me to expand? And you can go, unity for all life. And then Jupiter goes, here you go, let's expand that. And you're like, yay. The entire world going, yay. Because every single person who thinks they're nothing picks up their creativity and shares it across the entire world. And all that creativity goes on the internet, which is broadcast across all space and time. So you think you're just making a video on YouTube, but there's people on Jupiter sitting there watching this right now. Oh my God. Hi, Jupiterians. Could you maybe send me a hoverboard? I'm tired of carrying my grocery bags. I'm curious. I want to see if Freya comes out if I shuffle this one more time. This is a message to somebody who thinks that my playfulness is something or other. Eat it. Eat it. Playfulness is a spiritual power. Laughter leads me back to the light. You don't like it? Maybe you should cleanse your entities. You were saying? No, you were saying? Go ahead. Source is calling some of you out with these cards, and I can feel it. I'm just staying out the way. These two again. Lakshmi and the Black Madonna. If you can turn your suffering into a message of healing, there will be massive abundance across the world. Even if you can reach one person, You don't know how you can save someone's life with the most random video on the internet that you post, or a blog you make, or a single card reading that helps them heal themselves, instead of giving them false hope, where you actually tell them the truth they need to hear that they're not hearing anywhere else. When you can turn that suffering into something better, abundance comes in. Anandamayi Ma. The joy permeated mother. I am my own guru. I know the self that never changes. What if every human being, every living being, had such a pure source connection? They were so authentic. They knew their light so well. They knew themselves so well. They chose themselves every time, and they manifested from a place of love. The wonders, the wonders, the freaking legacy that will be known as the life that existed on planet Earth in the year 2021 to 2022, when they all suddenly chose to become united as a species without having to go through a scripted scenario first to get them there. What a world. What a world that would be, wouldn't it? The legacy that would be left behind. That humanity chose peace through joy. One by one person by one person by one person by one person, and suddenly it's an entire tapestry. It's an entire ecosystem. It's all the universes. No, I'm not feeling this one. You sure about this deck? What are you feeling? No, I know why. Okay. I don't think anything else needs to be said with this. Elevate your perception. That symbol shouldn't be associated with the negative things you think it's associated with. Stop expanding that belief. It is something far more ancient than some society within the recent few whatever that has technology to do whatever. This is ancient. This is sacred. This is holy. Utilize the power of love to build a foundation of light around you. Raise your arms up with that light and put it into your star above your head, like you're scooping up light and putting it above your head. Bring that energy back down into your feet, out of the ground. Bring the energy of Jupiter and the sun into your manifestation through your emotions, your moon, your sun, yourself, into the earth. Do not ground imaginary ley lines between galactic whatevers. Use what God gave you, the planets, the stars, your emotions, and the earth you walk upon. 9:03 a.m. text message from my sister. Okay. Guess I gotta get ready soon. I probably won't be here till after New Year's, so may you all have a wonderful, beautiful New Year. Every day, every moment may be better than the previous. Justice. Creating heaven on earth. It's happening. It is happening. The more of you do it and elevate the vibrations and look at things with more clarity and wisdom, the more you'll see the play that's been played before your eyes to get you to see that it's been a play, to get you to learn wisdom instead of lashing out in pain. That home you're longing for is here. You're longing for something that you're being asked to manifest here. Bring that home to your feet, here and now. You don't need to long for it. You have the power to create it here. Turn into the portal of your heart. That means focus your awareness onto the area of your body where your heart is. Focus on that part. Breathe in and keep focusing on that part. Close your eyes and keep focusing on that part. Keep doing it. Feel that weird pressure or some weird tingliness or like an emotional surge kind of feeling. Yeah, it'll get easier the more you do it. Establish better boundaries so that you can know who are the takers and who are the givers instead of pushing away every hand. And elevate your vibration so that the hands around you are innately and automatically giving hands and receiving hands instead of taking hands. You can only do that when you're a conduit for source energy, truly, purely. When your head and your feet are truly connected, then it's like a lightning bolt that comes down and into the earth. That energy transmits through you. There's nothing else than you need to do. No energy work, no clearing work. Once the heart chakra is open, the heart center, the heart energy vortex is spinning properly, it's all taken care of. There it is. See? Root chakra, heart chakra, crown chakra. Your energy centers. The basic three you should be focusing on to create a better conduit within you. For some of you, at least. Okay, I need to go get ready. Hanging out with family for New Year's. Somebody needs to make more of an effort to contact and hang out with their families, put the past aside and all that. The past only exists the way it exists within your mind. Everyone else has a different perception of the past. Lakshmi, again, third time this goddess has come out. I choose to feel abundant. Wealth is an inside job. Jupiter in Pisces. Please, please, please focus on the good in your life. Be grateful for everything. Your hands, your computer, your desk, your home, your environment, your safety, your organs, everything. Take as long as you need to and just sit down and say that you're grateful for every single thing you see around you, and then just let it flow. So start with like being grateful for the furniture, and then whatever you notice next, and then whatever you notice after that, and then whatever you notice after that. Just do it. Be grateful for it. You have no idea what's actually there for you, waiting for you to expand the channels of your gratitude, of your receptivity, and your generosity. Okay? Feel gratitude. Money energy, life energy, beauty, everything, romance. It's the highest vibration that, like, you want to attract something at a high vibration, then you want to be at a high vibration. And gratitude is an easy way to get to a high vibration. Even temporarily, even just a few times a day, even if it's 10 seconds where you're just, spouting off, like, I'm grateful for blah, 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 blah. And then you move on with your day. Eventually, it'll become stronger and you will actually sit there and truly feel. It's like one blossom opening, one petal opening, one petal opening. With each time you say, I am grateful. The diamond heart. I see the light in my own darkness. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. Quit letting your egos make victims of you. It's your ego. Like, how silly do you look to the cosmic forces if you're sitting there being bullied by your own head? As we have opportunity, let us do good to all people, especially to those who belong to the family of believers. Galatians 6:10. We had this yesterday. My presence will go with you, and I will give you rest. Exodus 33:14. And I will take that as a sign, because now I got to make my Exodus. I hope this helps. I love you guys. Take care of yourself. Have an amazing new year every breath you take. And share your voice, people. Share your voice. Expand it, grow it, love it, blah, yada, whatever. Just have fun. Be at peace.